In Daviess County, a glitch in the early voting process forced the election board there to make a tough decision.
That choice, whether or not to allow ballots that were put in the wrong place by confused voters. 44 News reporter Marissa Patwa in Owensboro with more on the board's decision.
I don't know what would persuade somebody to throw away your ballot.
But this is what 3 Daviess County voters did at the Old Berks location at the Town Square Mall.
A voter had their real ballots and didn't know, I guess, where the scanners were, and went back to the front of the store and said to the poll worker, "Where do I put this?" This person thought that the voter had a sample ballot and said, "Oh, you can just put it here," and pointed to the trash can.
The election board decided to invalidate these 3 ballots, along with another 3 dropped off at the mail-in ballot box at the mall that were supposed to be scanned. That box has now been removed. Now, election officials say that while it was a tough decision to remove that ballot box, they did so because they want to prevent more voter confusion or other voters from making the same mistake.
There's so much misinformation out there, and people don't already trust the system, so we want to make everything as transparent as possible. We want to make everything as easy as possible.
Especially with such a high voter turnout this year.
Early in-person voting, we've had over 16,000. We've had over 10,000 of our absentee ballots returned out of the over 13,000. So you have about 29 to 30,000 people who have actually either voted early or sent in an absentee ballot, and that's amazing. I've never heard of such numbers like this.
While early voters feel for those whose ballots aren't able to be counted.
I hate it for them because I know sometimes it can be confusing, but for me the easiest thing to do was just to come down here in person and vote.
For anyone still wanting to drop off their mail-in ballots, there are still 6 boxes left, including one at the courthouse. Reporting in Owensboro, Marissa Patwa, 44 News.
Thank you, Marissa. 3 men